Welcome back everyone to Game 3. Thank you all for sticking around. I've had a couple of pretty long games here. Then thank you to Mavericks for losing that game. You know, we all had other stuff that we wanted to do tonight, I think. Welcome Isolated. How you doing? You hanging in there?
Exhausted, but it's fine. Living the dream.
Gonna sleep well tonight?
Always.
It's nice to see a team that doesn't have stand-ins.
Yeah, that's true.
Every time I look at these AEF games, they always have stand-ins.
They've both been solid games too, to be honest. Like entertaining games at least.
It's hard to be angry at the duration. You know, it hasn't been. Neither game has been like a 70-minute Naga farm fest or anything like that.
I think they've been like 80 kills plus. So.
Yeah, no shortage of action. But I won't complain if we have a 20-minute stomp.
We're gonna see the Rubik.
I don't know how you don't first round ban that. Looks like YSMR were pretty happy with the draft. Maybe they didn't like their execution. And will this be the first time we don't see a tri-lane from Mavericks this series? They haven't really set themselves up for it yet.
I think they've been banning that Darkseer away from Mav past couple of games too, so maybe they know that somebody on their team plays it.
And they finally let it through. They did ban out the Kunkka, so not wanting to deal with that again. So we have a Scroats Darkseer.
To be honest, the Kunkka had a really good game last game. It was unfortunate with the result, but...
Did you say a really great game or a really bad game?
Really good game.
Well, yeah, any game where you get a Bloodthorn on a +4 Kunkka is a pretty good game.
You know, it's a 70-minute game. Come on.
10 seconds remaining.
They expect some big items.
Well, it's not just that he had big items, but like he was the second most farmed hero on the team.
Radiant team pick.
I think Mav's gonna go for a pushing line up there.
Please. Please.
You and me both.
Give me a drow, please.
10 seconds remaining.
Grab Invoker, get a drow. You know, or get a puck. Get a puck, in fact. Grab puck. Grab drow ranger. What else do you want?
Maybe we should draft for them.
Yeah, we got this. I'll message Scroats. I'll just tell him the draft.
Jugger ban. It's a weird ban.
Yeah, I almost feel like you replace Juggernaut with any other carry of that game and it doesn't really change it.
No, not really, but...
It could have more to do with what they're planning on picking.
They found it very hard to push with Juggler, I think. Like, fighting-wise, he was pretty good, but... See what they pick up now. Get some lockdown maybe, but Darkseer. I still think Oracle's still not a bad hero.
I want to see a Corvenge. I'll be honest, I love Corvenge so much.
Really strong when it goes right.
There's the Invoker. Drow, please, now, Mavericks. Drow?
Both of them can pick up Drow, right?
Yeah, actually, you're not wrong. You put your Abbot on at the front, and Vengeful Spirit and Drow up at the back, and that's a lot of tower pushing potential.
5 seconds remaining.
And they don't have a lot of teamfight on Mavericks yet either.
Yellow.
They don't have a hero yet that could just like jump in and disrupt a push. In fact, no, other team really does. Venge swap's not too bad if
You mean like initiator?
possible, yeah.
Dire team pick.
Lina and Invoker, pretty standard matchup.
Definitely Lina favored though.
10 seconds remaining.
Still though, either team could go for a Drow here, and it would be so
5
strong.
seconds remaining.
Like Lina with Drow Aura. I played that the other night. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, if we stop saying it, it'll happen.
We'll see. We'll see. Both teams were joking about 5-man mid before the game started, so they could go to bed. Taking their time on this last pick. I mean, they've got a lot of reserve, but what are you thinking about what it is that they want to do?
Radiant team back.
And what have we got? Senking. That's pretty good. I feel like they needed a bit more team fight on that side. That's certainly what the Senking gives them. Another good disable as well. I approve.
10 seconds remaining.
What do you think about Senking?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
5
good.
seconds remaining.
So obviously a position 5 Jakira, then roaming Sand King, big vacuum, Epi, Ice Path combos.
Yep. Really rounds out their team fight ability.
Yeah, strong lanes. It's good.
The other day, I was playing a pub, and I was just playing. I picked a Faceless Void, like third pick, and then like it was 4 mates and 1 random, and then the last guy, as like the last pick, picks a Darkseer, and we've already got a mid, we've already got a safe later, and I'm like, dude, what are we gonna do? Like, you have to jungle Darkseer now. He's like, no, I'm laning. I ended up having to go jungle Faceless Void.
How'd that go?
Dire team
Well, they didn't punish me for it, so I mean that was good.
It's pubs. They banned the draft. Well,
I actually won the game though. It wasn't too bad. It was pretty slow to start off with, but I hit the same item tamerings I would have if I was in the offlane anyway.
you're not
5
offlaning
seconds
correctly
remaining.
then.
I think you're just underestimating how quickly he gets farmed from neutrals.
Yeah, but you'd have to like salve out and stuff, wouldn't you?
No, it wasn't that bad.
But
I think
Iron
I
Talon,
I started with Iron Talon, then went in for Vlad's Rush. I skipped boots completely.
Yeah.
Man stands ready.
Sven. They got a mass team fight. Actually.
Yeah, those last 2 picks really rounded out the team fight ability for Mavericks. And they banned out the Drow too, so I'm pretty disappointed.
10 seconds remaining.
I still want to see a core Venge though.
5 seconds remaining.
Venge is pretty good against Sven.
Yep. Strong. She's got neg armor, fairly strong right click. Single target.
Anti-mage.
Oh.
I don't know. Anti-mage is good, but they have a lot of lockdown. Enough lockdown to kill him and finish him off early. It's gonna really come down to who commits to their safe lane better. Be interesting to see how they lane it.
They could do another. Mavericks can do another tri lane too here if they want.
Like an aggro. I wouldn't aggro this.
You wouldn't aggro into an anti-mage?
Oh, Mavericks would, yeah. Mavericks
Yeah.
would.
Do you think they go for that again?
I don't know.
I feel like it's the play here. Once again, they have the stronger tri lane.
Yeah.
And Darkseer is going to do a lot better against Abaddon than Batrider did.
See if they anticipate the dodge.
Do you think they go for the level 1 smoke gank again, or maybe just let it go this time? They've not been so successful with that. They do
No
have some
doubt
better
they'll-
initiation in this game, though.
They'll probably do it. Let's see. Both teams can do it pretty well. Doesn't look like Mavericks gonna do it though.
Prepare for battle.
They've got a smoke on Jakiro and Zanking, though. Okay, looks like they're not going to go for the aggro tri lane.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Can you tell that we're both maybe lacking a bit of energy in this game?
Not at all. Just watching the. I'm not sure if they saw him place the ward. I think they did. But they definitely know that Jakiro's got one down.
Yeah, they just pinged that one out straight away.
Definitely worth sending out a scent just to beat that up.
Yeah, it's easy. Easy 100 gold. Easy regen too, actually. The
I
aggressive
think-
positioning from Venchi.
I think Mav still has the advantage because it's pretty hard for them to kill Darkseer.
I think they're looking for a level 1 kill on Darkseer.
If they get it, it'll be very good, but shouldn't.
Oh, there's the magic missile. We've got the lift back, and he's well done. Just great. He held that point. That's going to hurt him though a lot. I mean, he stays
What,
alive, but
Oh,
oh jeez, yeah, he's dead here. First blood, going the way of Pandora on the Sand King. The one thing I saw get done the other day that I don't think I see often enough is carries going in for like against Darkseer, like Iron Talon. And you just Iron Talon the creep that Darkseer Iron Shells, and
yeah. Well, that's how you beat Darkseer. Just get rid of that creep. They're doing pretty well anyway, just owning flies.
yeah, he's just hit level 2 now, so that'll be nice. That's good for him. I managed to pick himself just up a couple of last hits in the meantime, though.
I don't know what the SK's been doing in the meantime, but just giving Abra a lot of levels.
I think he's looking for the wraparound. See, he's got to know those creeps are past, and he's going to go in now. Oh, and he's just popped the Aphotic Shield, gets smashed instantly, and he's not going to have enough for another one. Slow's coming in from Jakiro, couple of right clicks, and Abaddon going down. Mav picks up the kill this time. Mid lane matchup pretty even at the moment. 9-5 versus the 13-5.
Swear just before it was 10 to Lina, 2 to Invoker, and then you got Forge Spirits, and then all of a sudden it's changed completely. It's not that dramatic, but just noticed.
That's
Gang
unfortunate
coming
for
in.
Invoker. He just had like a wave and a half come under his tower, and he missed all but one last hit. Level 1 last hitting on the tower as Invoker is not real fun.
This guy scouted that smoke rotation, but he might die.
We'll see what happens.
Oh god.
Burrow Strike into the trees. I feel like it's maybe a little bit early for the Burrow Strike. But no one in the area is looking to try and catch him. Like, if Rubik catches him here, like, so what? What does he do to Sand King? He's got lift. He's level 1. He's got lift. Rotating in on Invoker, though. Does scout it out. FD just casually applying pressure here. Making sure Nova doesn't feel like he's safe at any point.
This is good for Darkseal.
Yeah, it gives him a lot of space. He's now just ahead of Abaddon too. Only by 1. The anti-mage, like... I don't know. Did you go Iron Talon here, or do you go for like a Ring of Health to help you lane here? I feel like maybe the Ring of Health's better.
Anything that's gonna keep you in the lane is gonna be better. It's just gonna keep getting hit by the Silent Shell now. There's nothing they can do once it gets to like level 3. It's gonna keep applying it.
Is this why the supports have abandoned this lane? Because they can't really stop the Darkseer anymore?
Nah, they can stop the Darkseer, but they're probably better off doing other things across the map. Oh wow, double kill.
Oh jeez, unfortunately we missed that. Sorry guys.
Super
Really forget the
aggressive.
Lina though.
They just dived on the Lina, and the Lina sort of juked through the trees a bit, and then end game. Didn't get anything.
Could have some action at the top lane in a second though. The stun's going to go out onto the Vengeful Spirit. Aphotic Shield's going to stop it for now, but Sand King dives in with the Burrow Strike, and we'll see whether or not the right clicks are going to be enough. I think it will. Yep. Sand King got that one for himself. And it looks like he wants the Abaddon here as well. And maybe if he plays his cards right, he could have it. He's going to have a stun up in a couple of seconds. He's got a Mango and Wand. But yeah, no, he's Rubik. Salved him up. We'll see if he's going to find the Sand King. Yes, he will. He's going to stand right on top of him. Oh, Sand King. He's buying a bit of time. See if he's able to juke out through the trees, though. Creeps are giving away his position. Oh, no. Wasted a bit of time, though. Fortunately messed up the creep wave. Move allow in the mid lane. In comes Vengeful Spirit. Gets the Magic Missile, but there's not going to be a Light Strike away there for the follow-up. And unfortunately, Lina didn't have enough mana to be able to cast a Laguna Blade, otherwise that would have been a very dead Invoker.
I think this Jakiro pick's not doing enough for them. I can't exactly zone the Abba, and it's taking the Sven's XP. Just leaving Sven level 4 and the Anti-Mage is level 6. He's probably getting... Yeah, he's getting way more farm as well. Which makes no sense, really. If you're getting babysat, you want to have a complete farm.
This is true. Abaddon's just a really strong laner.
Darkseal. I think he's dead.
Oh,
It's even worse.
yes, he is. Anti-Mage picking that one up thanks to the Mana Void.
Definitely say that yellow in a better position right now.
Well, not too far up, but Lina just going to find herself the Jakiro, starts things off with the salve, keeping that Fiery Soul stack up, but Jakiro is going to flap himself out of there.
I say salve.
Did I? Dragon Slave.
Dragon Salve. Heals
Dragon
for 3
Salve.
times.
It could be a salve. Oh, like, you know, like when you like if you just shoot something off, you shoot it like a salvo. A salve. A salve.
Trying to justify
A
it.
salve of dragons.
Oh, anti-mage dead. What a fucking combo. Sunstrike did it.
Oh shit, missed that one too.
Radiant's bottom tower
Just sack
is
me.
under attack.
Nah, you're worth too much to the program, mate. The name and face. Rubik's taking mid for a bit. Well, the good news is the anti-mage is having a really good time, but the bad news is the better anti-mage has, the longer the game is going to go for, I reckon. So this is another extended game, almost definitely we're looking at.
Why you took so much damage then?
That's indoor stuff. Okay.
He doesn't. Are we sure that's a neutral creep? Because that was really in favor of Mavericks. I think Kirk's having a pretty good offlane here. Do you think he goes for the Midas this game as well? I mean, it's not really as good as the last game he had with that
it's not
solo
as good.
lane matchup.
I don't know if he has to, because he has that. They're not really going to push that much, so he can.
Yeah, Abaddon's level 7, Sven is level 6, and Jakiro is level 4.
Radiant's top tower is under
And the
attack.
Sven has like less farm than the anti-mage does.
With the Jakiro on the lane, like, just because of that, how that hero works, you really want to be taking the tower by, like, at least nearly taking the tower by this time right now. So they should be pressuring, but
Oh ho ho ho! Abaddon nearly got taken out there. Nice Sunstrike.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Sven taking that camp. It's pretty standard max Creeve build. Pretty slow game compared to the last couple. Not a whole lot of action.
that's what happens when you both pick things that you want to farm with. That's the intention. But I think Mav needs to come online a bit earlier. Start
Dire's
pressuring.
middle tower is under attack.
Should they have more stacks for this anti-mage? So if, for this Sven?
Can never have enough stacks.
They don't have
just-
any.
Yeah,
They had that large camp, but that was it.
that Jakiro should have been his job, really. Just stacking.
Yep. Like, even if Sven's not taking them, like, Sand King can be taking them. Someone can be taking these stacks. Darkseer can take the stacks. They do so much for stacks. You know, you stack Ancients a few times, and then you just come back later and
Top tower
share the
is under
experience.
attack.
Or in the mid lane, though, Sand King manages to get a stun out onto the Vengeful Spirit, and Invoker standing there invis.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Easy kill. And now the first real big exciting event we've had this game. Mavericks gripping up, looking to take the mid tower.
Pretty fucking exciting, at least.
Radiant's middle tower
There we go, might get more exciting. Here comes the Abaddon. Fortunately, Ice Path's going to miss, and Abaddon's going to run straight onto the front line, start clicking away at the Sven, but Mavericks, in a very boring fashion, going to back up and play defensively, but there's a surge out onto Sven, not seeing an opening to really run in there and get things started. But over on the side, they have found themselves a Rubik starting things off with a Burrow Strike. Gets pulled down onto the back lane. Good vacuum by the Darkseer there, allowing them to get a pick off on the Rubik nice and early. Sand King looking for a way out. Doesn't have the mana for this. The Burrow Strike. Anti-mage or anti-fun.
He's having a really, really good time.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Not the 14-minute Battle Fury of yesteryear. It's not really possible now with the changes to the neutrals, I think.
Still with the lane he's got, and you know the infused raindrops and shit. It's actually doing pretty well.
You're not wrong. He's had to buy a little bit of regen here too. He'd be a little bit further ahead normally. So we're looking at here in terms of net worth. So Invoker leading the way at the moment as Lina goes in, tries to get herself a kill. Strong disengage with the Tornado and Ice Path, just running it back out. So nothing going to happen there, thank you. No fights today, says Anti-Mage. So Invoker working his way towards the Aghanims. Looks like it's going to be an easy sub 20-minute Aghanims for Invoker. Rubik stealing a level 1 Ice Path. He's probably a little bit disappointed with that, I think. You probably want something more exciting.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ice Path, unfortunately, missing the mark again, but Rubik's is on point. Manages to connect it onto the Invoker, who's now getting stunned up, but thanks to the vacuum wall, keeping alive just a little bit longer. We'll see if he's able to survive here. And it looks like he's going to be able to get away. Thank you, Stick Charges and Team, as they get a kill out onto the Lina. Thank you very much, Vac Wall combination.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified.
Break that one down for us, Isolated. Do we just see some action?
Yes.
Yeah, I was listening to Zai talk about Sven the other day, and he reckons that the current meta plays Sven completely wrong. He is he's of the opinion that when you build a Mask of Madness Senjin Yasha Sven, you're counting on having a lot of uptime and being able to run around and get lots of right clicks on heroes. And he's of the opinion that you should play Sven as like a burst, like he's really just a burst hero. You blink in with a Daedalus and an Echo Saber with your ultimate up, and you just try and kill everything in like 2 or 3 hits.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
How do you feel about that build versus the current meta build? Well, never mind. Hold that thought. Sekiro getting gone on another successful stolen Ice Path joining in, but here's the back wall combination. Darkseer salvaging the fight. Rubik being chased down underneath the tower, and Sven picks that one up. No, he doesn't. Hawkeye Pierce does. And another tower going the way of Mavericks.
It's pretty large.
That was not insignificant fight.
Yeah, the SK with Blink is making a big difference right now. As far as the Sven question goes, it sort of depends on your lineup, right? Like if you have enough lockdown, then you can just run around. You don't need to burst things, but you can run in instead of blinking in, I guess. But if you don't have a lot of lockdown and you got enough sustainability stuff that once you go in and burst someone, you can survive out of it.
Animate, aggressive blink in. They're going to stun him up, and the Sunstrike is going to connect. He's going to take a lot of damage here. The rest of the team is there to back them up, though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Both teams pussying out, backing off, playing it safe. It's not how we get a 20-minute game, boys.
I was thinking if this is like an actual cast, like a live, huge broadcast to heaps of people. Both teams pussying out right now.
Yeah.
Little bitches. Talk about your dinner. What you feeling right now?
My dinner?
Here we go.
I haven't had dinner yet.
That's exactly what I'm talking.
I figured, you know, the series started at 7. I would, you know, I'd be eating dinner at the latest, like, you know, 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I haven't eaten yet.
Devour some delicious gameplay.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to satiate me.
Really come together with these team fights though, but the NT mage still has decent farm
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
for what's going on.
Yeah, still behind Invoker though, and you know, and right now Invoker is contributing a lot more to this game than the Anti-Mage is.
Yeah, but that's how the hero works. He'll come back.
Invoker is really more of like a farming mid.
Yeah, but Sunstrike and going and taking towers, you can play him like that.
Yeah, he's more.
Like
He's
that
definitely
old-
more useful.
That old Forge Spirit build. We used to just go get 2 Forge Spirits and then go take all the towers. Can't do that anymore, obviously, because you have to wait till 15, but...
Chat thinks you're depressed.
I am sick. And depressed.
Both of them. Midwell kill on the bot lane. Picks himself up a support Vengeful Spirit.
My housemate came down like 5 minutes ago and he's like, "Fuck you watching. Who's that nerd talking?" I was
The
like, "Oh, I
nerd?
don't know.
Oh man,
Some
that's
sort of nerd, bro." Shoutcasting.
that's harsh.
People don't understand how intense this game is. Look at this shit.
Oh, big combo onto the Anti-Mage. He's going to go down. Abaddon, thank you to borrowed time. He's going to be able to borrow a bit of time and stay safe. Swap back onto the Dark Seer. That stolen kill. Stun is going to get the kill. Meanwhile, Vengeful Spirit trying to get out. Another stolen Ice Path. Jeez. This is Rubik. It's ridiculous.
Dude, Rubik stealing so much stuff.
He salvaged that fight on his own. Sven maybe overstaying his welcome a little bit there. On the retreat now.
Oh, Sunstrike.
Is K dead here? Is he gone? Is he going to die?
Uh,
He's got a stun.
no, he's not. Invoker. Whirlwind. No!
Yeah, makes it just in time.
And he got top tower. Well played.
Yeah, you got that.
Invoker was up there and then he bots to the
Oh,
shrine.
and yeah, BOT down. Okay. What's that fight recap show us? 2 dead. So they got the Anti-Mage and the Vengeful Spirit. The Jakiro, Darkseer, and the Sand King going down for Mavericks.
That's all I have to do. Keep killing the anti-mage and then give Sven more than 11 assists and they'll be fine.
More than 11 assists.
So
Yeah, he really
support
wants to kill
Sven.
here, doesn't he?
No. he's just here to watch. Once he gets blank, it should be very, very Mav-sided for a bit. That'll be a big spike for them. I think they can like go take Rosh like as a team too, if they wanted to do that.
Which side are you talking about? Mavericks?
Yeah.
Be a slow process.
Yeah, Forge Spirits.
That's true. Do Forge Spirits Negama work on Roshan?
No, but no, you can tank it. I think they used to.
I think it's just like the speed. I mean, you don't really want to get caught in the Roche pit.
Oh, big fight.
Swap back onto Invoker, but looks like someone else is going to be the different victim of that. And Sanking, unfortunately, wastes the epicenter. I think he was expecting maybe the rest of YSMR to follow up there.
He has a blink too, like, suppose he wasted it. Do they know he used it? I don't think they did.
I don't think so. They might have seen the epicenter come out from the trees, but Abaddon going in deep here, looking for something. He's caught in the ice path. He's gonna heal up a little bit, but there's the combo, Wombo combo. See you later, Abaddon living now. Thank you, Bloodstone, and he's gonna go down as well. Rubik with the stolen Sandstorm, gonna stay alive for now. There's the Invoker Tornado. We'll see if he's able to get here. There's... Wow. Big dives. Oh, wow. Shit. Anti-Mage in trouble now. He's got his blink up. He's going to be able to get himself out. Now, leader on the high ground. Probably a little bit nervous about what's about to happen here. Just the two of them alone.
Very quick fingers. Could be a Rax. They have Lagoon or somebody soon.
What?
Who did he just ult then?
I don't know who it was. It was the wrong target though. Because it didn't really do anything. I want to see the fight recap. I want to see what damage Anti-Mage did there. It didn't really feel like anything.
You got that high ground ward up too. They're warding so much better from start nav.
Surely they'll reward that.
Nah, they wouldn't even know they put it up. They put it up like mid-fight.
I mean, like, that's one of the standard things, isn't it, though? Like, after mid-fight, you just...
Nah. People are dum-dums.
Not these guys.
Oh, no, these guys are elite. I'm just talking about people. Are you talking about the ward?
These are not people.
This whole thing's been AI the whole time. You got the blink on Axe. Oh, no, on Sven. It's time to go. Guardian Greaves on Darkseal.
Go,
they can definitely go wreck right now. I'm feeling it.
Oh, here's a pause. Abaddon, looks like he's got 3,600 gold. This is definitely going to be Radiance Abaddon again, I think.
He's got
3,600 gold in his inventory right now.
Oh. It's glitched out for me. Yeah, I think he likes that build. I don't know if it's the best build for this game.
Yeah, it's not quite as good as last game. There's less...
I think mech.
Less squishy heroes. I don't even really like mech on Abaddon. It's funny, I like Guardian Greaves, but I don't like mech. Like, not when you've got phase boots.
That's just because you can't build it into Guardian Greaves, but mech is like one of the best support items to get early game. Almost a core item.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like it on supports. By the time supports gets it, it's like way too late in the game.
Yeah, but he's offlaner, right?
Yeah.
If he didn't get Midas, he would have had it ages ago, and they probably would have been better off in some of these fights. But I don't think anyone expected him to have. Mavericks done very well with this mid game.
I can't tell if this is a joke. Are they actually looking for a carry?
Think they go rush. Go rush. Do it.
Do it.
Smoke
Good,
rush.
smoked up.
Smoke rush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go straight in
listen
for
to
it.
me.
Oh, they're gonna take this pretty quick too. You know what? I take it back. This is a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be. And they haven't even used the Forge Spirit. Then just a little bit too late,
Whoa,
gets
good
caught.
catch.
What at this ice path? Manages to swap himself out. Just gonna live for a little bit longer, but ultimately dying anyway.
Dire's bottom tower is
This is it. This is it. Game's over. Calling it. Because I love bed.
Calling it. No, I think a little bit premature.
Dire's
It's alright, man. You know,
Just
it
doing my
happens
life.
sometimes.
They TP'd back to epicenter nothing. I knew it.
It's the second whiffed epicenter of the game.
Rubik's got blink this time. Game changer.
It's the first game he's had Blink, right?
I had blink first game.
He's looking for a kill here, I think. Ooh, Rubik's got the vision though. A little bit slow fingers there on K. Not able to find the Blink stun.
Oh, he had a ward, so it just shows that they have a ward there.
Yeah, that's just not getting. What did he steal? Warcry? Yeah, not really worth it. Hey.
They don't have any sentries on them. Yeah. They got one coming out there. I think they definitely need to stop chasing anti-mage and just start pushing, because that'll force him back. Once he's back and they're all sitting in the basis 5, he's not farming anymore.
I think they probably just want to push out this top lane so Anti-Mage can't get an objective.
Does that
Like
really
Anti-Mage
matter,
is still
though?
in that awkward stage right now where he can't really achieve anything without his team.
They have Aegis and like the towers.
Oh, he run into it. He's got corpses there with the stun. They've got the Sand King as well. Oh, such a small mistake. Such a small mistake, and he just gets absolutely punished. And with that, they're going to look to finally finish off this tower in mid. Are you calling it now?
Yep.
Is that a stolen Sunstrike? Yeah, it was. That's a huge amount of damage. Sven Aegis burn. In comes... Oh, the epicenter connects onto the Vengeful Spirit, who unfortunately swapped out the Abaddon, who actually would have been able to tank that one, unfortunately. No tower for Mavericks yet.
I just want to see some Forge Spirits.
Abaddon, though, maybe overstaying his welcome. Ultimate gets popped, but Sven about to die, as is the Darkseer. Both of them managing to escape. And Abaddon, he's stuck. He's stuck in the Macropire.
Ice and fire.
Both, look at this. Did you see that shit? Oh. Anti-Mage.
Go ahead,
Blinks
9
in.
kill streak.
That's a painful Mana Void. Hawkeye Pierce maybe next to go down here. Blink up on in a second, but in comes the Sven. Big stun. Sand King with the follow-up. Whoa.
Go!
Mavericks. Just when we thought they were on the back around.
It's like a half a second off blink then too.
Yeah, Scroat's just flopping his dick out here. He's well endowed.
Finish him.
Finish him.
Radiant's middle tower
What?
has fallen.
Glimmercade.
Who's got that?
Wait, did they dodge Sven stun with Glimmercade? I think so. Yeah, I'm SK.
Good move. SK Glimmercape feels weird.
He does.
I never felt it before. But
Ooh, aggressive TPs. They managed to get the tower and a strong disengage ice path from the Jakiro.
why did he let the Abaddon get the haste? What the hell?
Because you want him to overcommit so you can kill him at your shrine. And he's stuck there now with the ice path. He's actually gonna commit even harder. Oh, I don't think this is YSMR's fight. Oh, managed to get the kill.
No.
Oh, the Vengeful Spirit dies! and the Abaddon dies anyway, despite the swap.
Yeah, he died to the meatball like.
Anti-Mage getting greedy. Ooh. Maybe Sven leads with the stun there. Yeah, he had it off cooldown.
Just go get the Raxes.
They're going. They're going. They're listening.
Go get the Raxes. 40 seconds. You can do it. We got Forge Spirits this time. Feeling good. Black ready and go. Sven's got BKB in base too.
Not going to have it for this fight though. He's going to get mana drained out, so there will be no more Storm Hammers. A couple of stuns going to connect. Look at all this. Look at all this crowd control under poor Sven. In blinks the Anti-Mage. Oh, very aggressive blinking, and he might pay for this one with his life. Thank you, Nevdi, for the swap back out, says Anti-Mage. You saved my bacon. And back in he goes. Gets the Mana Void onto the Sven of all targets. Was that really the target that he wanted there? Perhaps he was after the Darkseer instead. But he is able to hang on for now. And here's the EMP. Unfortunately not going to connect as Lena yules herself up. Captain Kirk looking for something. Good jukes out there by Jakiro. Look at him. He's really fast with that surge.
Cool.
Synchronized ice pathing. He's dead. He's gone.
You speak too soon.
Up onto the high ground. Where's the backup though? Oh!
No.
What is this? Oh! Hawkeye Pierce!
Brutal, savage.
What a player! What a game!
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Jesus Christ! Can we get some Pog champs in the Twitch chat for that?
They're making this game go too long. Nevity's job just seems to be to save people. I don't understand it, but it just
working.
seems to be the way that they play.
He's doing
It's
it
like,
pretty well.
Pick a hero that I'm gonna die with, but I'm gonna save somebody.
He's had a couple of questionable swaps, but for the most part, he's been fairly successful at saving his cause.
He's got 12 deaths.
Yeah, but Anti-Mage didn't die in that last fight,
Yeah.
so there.
Yeah.
What a good series of Dota it's been, though. These teams are so evenly matched.
Yeah, it does feel like that. What damn Mamadi do you reckon they are?
Don't know.
I'm gonna say 4.5. Possibly 5. I think some of them are 5s.
I'm not gonna guess. Stay away from that one, I think.
The Radiant's up with the Blade Mail coming. It's gonna be hard to push.
I actually like that Jakiro taunt too.
I think you just like anything that costs money in this game.
What can I say? I'm a consumerist.
Dire's bottom
Consumerism
tower is
rocks.
under attack.
Oh, poor Anti-Mage.
That was
That's his
really
buyback,
synchronized.
wasn't it? No, I think he's
No.
just a high level. Let's check. Nope, that was his buyback. That's a no buyback on Anti-Mage. If they've been paying attention, they know that this is their opportunity. Sven Blink Dagger up in a second. Oh, but Sand King's in there first, and that is an easy kill onto the Rubik. This is a set of mid towers in the mid lane. The Jakiro's found himself a Vengeful Spirit, stunned up for now, getting slowed down. Just gonna be able to back up. Jakiro not really committing onto that one.
They need to jump. They need to jump in before their creep wave dies and fight, so they get pushed off their own creep wave. The enemy team does. Otherwise, they're just
The enemy. The enemy. We're not supposed to show favoritism here.
Well, I'm talking about the team defending. They're all my enemies.
Radiant structure.
Glyph gets popped. Animage still on the sidelines for 40 seconds. Rubik coming back up soon. This is not the time to
Jump in
disengage,
now.
I think.
Sorry.
And that's their lane of racks. How do you feel about the decision there to back off? I feel like, given the lead that they have at the moment, that they maybe could have just looked for more kills while Anti-Mage was on the sidelines. And then, you know, maybe that turns into another set of racks.
Well, does Sven have ulti? Sven doesn't have ulti.
DD right now. Unfortunately, they're going to miss the spawning of the Roche by like 30 seconds or so.
Oh. That's a happy SK.
That looks like an unhappy SK. If they check Roshan, like he's gonna spawn in just a second. Oh no! Did you see that?
What?
Animage left the pulled his illusions out of the pit just in time to miss the Roshan respawn. He missed it by like a second. A second is half a second. Even with the Sand King on the sideline though, like going into the Roshan pit against Mavericks is really scary. Like their Roche fight potential is so huge.
Just wait till SK comes back, TP in, then they can fight. Smoke and wrap all the way around.
Well, there's the smoke. Let's see if you've got the rest of the. Oh, ha! There you go. Here
Dude,
comes the big wrap around. They're
floating
gonna
in
catch
this game.
themselves. Abaddon might tank this one though.
It's like deja vu with this Abaddon.
Oh, Novalau. Just off the mark. Oh, unfortunately, the smoke gank not going the way they wanted. Not the hero you wanted, and you know, not the initiation that you want either. But looks like they're pretty happy just to go straight in for the Roshan. Jakiro getting the D ward. Abaddon in position though. Ooh, big start to the fight there by the Invoker. Sand King comes in, commits the epicenter. Sven showing off that newly minted BKB. See if he's able to get anyone here. Blinking back up on the high ground. Looks like he's not able to find it. Maybe misjudging where the Anti-Mage had to blink to. UC28 going straight home. And it looks like it's going to be there. There, Roshan.
That was confusing. I feel like YSM were in way better position just then.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised to see them back off, and they might find themselves losing the Abaddon here, or maybe the Anti-Mage, or maybe both. Thank you, Lena, for that stun. It's going to keep them alive for now. Aegis being popped on the Sven pretty early. Not really where you want to lose it. Getting pulled backwards. They are going to find themselves the Anti-Mage here. Stormhammer is up. We'll see if he's able to get it off. Also hold it. And they're going to find themselves a kill on the Abaddon here. Maybe. Yeah, Invoker picks one up for himself. Now on the run. And Monoboy manages to secure that kill.
There you go. So they ended up taking the fight anyway and winning somehow.
Pretty surprised, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sven looks like he's building an MKB. Stick at that 17% mischance.
Dire's structures are fortified.
You know, 17%, like, doesn't sound like a whole lot, but on a hero like Sven, like, all you have to do is miss one cleave, and that's the difference between killing a hero or not.
I don't really want to hit him anyway. He's got blade now. Like, the duration that you kill him in.
Still good though. Like, obviously, anti-mage will eventually get butterfly.
Ooh, deep dive in by the Sand King. Sven comes out, pops the BKB, manages to get a kill. Ooh, that's the
BKB.
9-second BKB being popped there. I think he was expecting more of YSMR to be hanging around and maybe some follow-up initiation, but you know, they were pretty all over the map and happy to let him go. Yeah, that's your sacrificial venge.
14 times.
14 deaths.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of deaths. Venge almost has as many deaths as her team has kills.
Feels very bad, man. But Invoker still has cheese. Oh god. A big meatball.
No ultimates committed this time though.
I think they should go again though. Probably. Go bot with haste.
There's
Push
a
as Tim.
stop. See if anyone grabs that. Maybe the Venge. Don't know she's got that too. She picked it up under Sentry. So under on Observer.
Lena's BKB will make a big difference too. These fights. Hex on Dark's here.
That's a good pickup. That's more lockdown that they need for any mage. Is this starting to look like a Aghanims game for him?
Anti-mage?
Yeah.
Probably BKB, I'd say.
Can't BKB your way out of a Hex. Or a stun. He's got BKB now though.
He actually got BKB?
Yep.
Sure.
Just then, it literally just got delivered. And he's got a Bastion now too.
It's just too much, like Sven stun, Jakiro, Darkseer, Magic, SK stun, Invoker, all his abilities. You'll probably get Lincoln's as well.
Oh, Anti-Mage has just blinked in there. They've got the scan, so they know that there's a bunch of people in the area. They're going for the big wraparound though. And they're going to start onto this Rubik. Lena pops the BKB. BKB popped on Sven. And where's the Anti-Mage doing this? In the backlines, working away on the Sand King, who does have the Sandstorm. Aggressive blink in. Ooh. Jeez, popped by the Sven, going to keep him alive for now. Hawkeye, Pierce, and Sand King probably find themselves in the wrong situation here. Jakiro going down, big AoE, deafening blast by the Invoker, catches the Anti-Mage and the Rubik. Blink back in by the Sven. We'll see if he's able to catch anyone though. Single right click manages to kill him off. Not the kill that he wanted, but yeah, something is always better than nothing.
How did Sven get all his HP back then?
Cheese.
They passed cheese to him?
Must have. No one has a no one who has a Bloodstone died in that fight.
I didn't make out of it before. Invoker's like super rich. He gets
Yeah, so you're gonna look for a Hex himself maybe?
I don't know if they need it.
Like, what do you get next as Invoker in this game?
Refresher.
Pardon? Refresher?
I think so.
Surely you want more lockdown though.
Yeah. You definitely get Hex over Bloodthorn or anything, because the BKB problem. Yeah, you probably get Hex. You're right. He's getting Hex.
Yeah, he is. Called it.
Sven's just so poor. So poor. How's this even fun?
It's not. It looks like, wow, like Venge is so poor. Wow, you have 4 staff and brown boots at 45 minutes.
Brown boots.
He's got less than half the net worth of the next lowest farm player in the game, which is Jakiro. who has brown boots, 4 staff, and an Aether lens. Darkseer there. Just got himself a blink dagger. Manages to escape. Looks like he's an OG fan. Sven looking to pick up his TP boots now as well. YSM pressuring the bot lane now. Invoker picking up the deny on the tower. Aggressive blink forward from Darkseer. Not quite sure which one of these illusions is the right one. Ooh, instant blink hex onto Animage. 4 staff keeps him alive for now, pops the BKB, and he is forced to run. Stolen Stormhammer connects onto the Sven, creating a bit of drama. He's lost a lot of mana now.
Jeez, they're so worried.
Animage is a pretty big boy right now. Oh no.
What the heck? What the actual heck? Is there a hotkey for that or something?
For what?
For like his ulti and BKB at the same time. Well, at least he gets to use it now.
Well, there's the Abyssal Blade coming out. See you later, Darkseer. AoE Deafening Blast going to connect onto the Anti-Mage, which is going to buy Sven a little bit more time, but you know who doesn't care about Deafening Blast? Illusions, apparently. Chigiro going to pay the iron price, though. Anti-Mage wants a bit more, blinking forward aggressively.
This is anti-mage time now.
Yeah, he's a pretty big boy.
2 buybacks, we get nothing.
Ooh, maybe. They might catch themselves Lena here. Oh, all their stuff's going to be off the mark, unfortunately. Oh, here comes Anti-Mage. He's going to blow up that Darkseer. Ooh, live for the moment. Nope, now he's gone. Sven trying to man fight, but he can't. And unfortunately, another mistaken stun. I think we're going to lose someone else here.
Where is the Laguna? Shoot him.
Yeah, good call. Actually, couldn't Laguna. Sven.
It's good to Laguna with a lot of people.
Oh, we'll see if they're able to get anything here. Nice epicenter coming in from the Sand King. Gonna glimmer himself away. Buyback from the Sven. Oh no. Oh, they've caught themselves. Oh, what a Sunstrike. I was worried it was gonna miss, but Noble Owl comes through. They managed to save Rex thanks to buybacks. Immediate TP to the bot lane. Let's have a look at the buyback status. Anti-Mage does have a buyback. Of course he's got a buyback. So Mavericks probably going to look to want to force this one out. They spent a couple of buybacks themselves.
Love how long this game's going. What do you think about that?
I really don't want to think about this game and how long it's going. Thanks.
I think
you know,
Sven
I'm
needs to get rid
just
of the
grateful
mask.
for good close games.
If Sven gets rid of that mask, I mean,
What for, like Satanic?
it's for an item that's not going to kill himself quicker.
Stolen Alacrity on Rubik. That's terrifying. Mavericks doing the best at the moment to try and force this buyback from the Anti-Mage, but you know he's steadfast and they've got some pretty strong deep push here. Looks like Invoker's just going to run up onto the high ground though. Oh, in goes this Sven. He's going to annihilate this Lina. Thank you to the 4-star saves. Holy shit! There was Avenge there, but there we go. She's gone. We're going to work our way onto that tower. Anti-Mage back up now. Aggressive TP in. A Hawkeye. Looks like he might die.
Ooh,
See if they're able to get the Anti-Mage. Stunned up. Down he goes. He's going to have to pop the buyback now. Lena back up thanks to a short respawn from the Bloodthorn. Let's see what they can get. Not a full disengage here by Mavericks. Not bad. Not bad.
Kill Roshan. Stop running away from it.
Did Lena really have 30 Bloodstone charges?
20.
Before that, no, before that fight, like she died, remember? Oh wait, no she didn't, no she didn't. She got 4 staffed away, didn't she?
I don't even know where I am right now.
And it was the Venge that died.
I don't think Lena died.
Pardon?
I don't think Lena died. I'm pretty
Yeah, no,
sure
no,
that,
Lena got 4 staffed away. She got saved
sure.
by,
Yeah.
it was close. I think the Aphotic Shield got like instantly popped, and the Mist Coil and 4 staff was enough.
Did Vengeful Spirit die?
Yeah, she got chunked.
It surprises me a lot, actually.
You're surprised.
Been surprised 16 times. This is gonna be a big fight. It's actually game winning this fight.
Yeah, with I mean Ancient's exposed. Oh, they've caught the Sven. Let's go in the wrong direction, pushing him back. He doesn't have a stun, but blinking in. Oh no, that's a huge start to that fight. Holy shit! Refresher Invoker! Oh, absolutely dropping it. They only got 1 kill out of that though. Okay, 2 kills. They just got the Lena now as well. But she's back up in 40 seconds. Sven running away now. Taking a lot of damage. Stolen Stormhammer again. Is going to connect. Nova Lao Invoker. I think I've got a semi-chub. Why is Samara not done by the looks of it though? Okay,
it's actually a good
they
refresher and Invoker. I haven't seen one of those for a very long time.
You know what? Wasn't I bragging that I was right earlier when he when he queued up that hex, and then he went back for the refresher.
Oh yeah. I thought he had Hex, yeah. Oh, he doesn't have Hex?
Nope. He decided to go for the refresher instead, so you were right.
Great minds think right.
What's the alternative? Like Fool's Rarely Defer? I can't call Nova Lao a fool though. Not after that. Not before it either. I can't call Nova Lao a fool at all.
Because the VKBs aren't that long. That's the only reason that you'd go for it.
I feel like despite like that huge fight, they didn't get enough out of that.
You don't really get that much if you fight that far away from the base.
I mean, like in terms of kills, they got the Venge, surprisingly.
Oh, yeah.
And the
it's
Rubik.
hard to kill them.
Sweet, and Lena.
Wait, they got the Venge?
Yeah, man.
It's fucking
Watch
out
the
of
replay if
control.
you don't believe me. Sven still has a lot of room to grow though, like item-wise. Like Anti-Mage is as big as he's getting. Or just about.
Yeah.
There's a couple items left to swap out, but you know, essentially he's 6-slotted.
You have Hypers yet?
Pardon?
You have, what's it called? The Hyperstone fucking thing?
Moonshard?
Moonshard.
Yeah, he can still get a Moonshard. Alright. Mavericks getting the pressure on early. Starting off with an EMP, it's going to connect onto the Anti-Mage and the Abaddon. They've got the refresher up on the Invoker, so we'll see if they're able to replicate the previous fight's success.
They have cheese? That's cheese.
Yeah, they've got
Sven.
the Aegis and the cheese on Sven.
Oh,
That's a
good
kill.
time.
You have to kill him 3 times.
I feel like Darkseers had the same items for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're right, actually. He hasn't had an item progression in a little while.
At least he doesn't have brown boots.
Yeah, he's not poor Sven. Sorry, poor Venge. You know who hasn't seen an item for a long time? Venge. Venge hasn't seen item progression in 30 minutes. Fight starts. Wow! Immediately, Rubik with the stolen Stormhammer counter initiates onto the Sven. He loses pretty much all of his HP right at the start of that fight.
Late now, man.
What an item. Is Dota even going to register that as a fight? Are we going to be able to see like a fight recap for that? I don't think I am, hey.
I don't think anyone died, so it
Doesn't care if anyone doesn't die. If nobody dies. You've seen the game timer?
Oh, God. Lord Jesus. I'm like sick and I'm meant to go to work tomorrow pretty early, so please, Lord, end in 3 minutes.
You've just jinxed it, man.
I know.
So this is what happens when you have two evenly matched teams with reasonably evenly matched drafts. We want stomps! We want stomps!
But to be honest, it's really shit casting stomps. So, oh, here we go, straight in.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Sven just focusing, drops the BKB to get that tower. Sven, Rubik, see you later. Chunk down, good ice path, connects onto 2. Anti-Mage though. Novalau going off the hook. Anti-Mage forced to back off with almost no HP. Sven cleaves the shit out of poor Abaddon, who immediately buys back. But, you know, he's got an Aegis as the Immortal. He's pretty comfortable with where he is right now. Oh, bad force stuff onto the Invoker. He's going to pay the price for that one. Rubik getting blown up once again.
Eat the cheese.
No detection. Sven's going to be able to stay alive here. Buyback from the Invoker. They want to end this game, man. They want to put you to bed. In comes the Sven. Follows up with the stun. Sand King going down here. No, not quite. Does get saved. Sitting on the sidelines, looking for an opportunity to go back in. They might be able to pick up the Abaddon here while his ultimate is on cooldown for another few seconds. Unfortunately, a couple of misses. Oh, and the Burrow Strike misses as well. Melee Barracks is down, working their way onto the range. In comes this stun. Are they going to be able to get the leader? Yes, they are. She's going to buy back as well. Wow.
My God.
It's happening, man. It's happening.
Did AM die twice?
AM...
No.
Yeah, he did. No. Maybe?
did?
He doesn't have a buyback. Oh, no. It's not on... He just didn't have enough money for a buyback. It's not on cooldown. He's just too poor.
Okay.
Or is it on? Or is he too poor because he used his buyback?
What does Abba Ags do? I feel like he needs to get Ags.
What does it do? I feel like he needs to get it.
I feel like that's the item right now.
40% of the damage. Sorry, except that 50% of the damage dealt to his team goes to him whenever borrowed time is active. So it's basically like rum.
He needs that. Give him that.
It would be actually very good this game.
I don't even know what items do anymore. I'm still calling them. How does this game end though? Honestly, it's gonna be so hard. They have to kill Anti-Mage again.
They don't even end this with mega creeps.
No.
Like you've got an Abaddon with Radiance and Octarine Core, and an Anti-Mage that's farmed to the shit house.
I'll take your tribute.
There's 2 more fights left in this game, I think. Like, assuming YSMR lose the next 2 fights, there's 2 fights left in this game.
They need to get either Invoker going mental and disabling people, or more items that actually tick off the Lincolns and actually
CC the anti-mage hard.
Could you conceivably get? I mean, it looks like Sven's going in for the Satanic, but no, it doesn't really have the space for it. Like,
No, Sven needs Ags.
Ags.
Wait, he needs Moonshard.
You think you get a Hex on Sand He still has Brown Boots. You need a Hex on Sand You need a Hex on Jakiro. You need a Hex on Darkseer. You need a Hex on Invoker, and you need a Hex on Sven.
Necro books.
To be honest though, he could really swap out that Senjin Yasha for Bloodthorn though. That would be really great this game. Like, you've got BKB, you've got BOTs, you've got Blink Dagger. Like, you've got enough movement, I think, along with the 4 staffs that are on your team. How do you feel like a Bloodthorn would go on Sven this game?
What is he getting now? Satanic.
Yep.
Definitely needs to get Moonshard. Then he's done. I think he's fine. Should be able to kill anything. I don't know what he's swapping Satanic out for.
I'm gonna guess the Senjin Yasha.
I think he's gonna sell Blink or something. Or Blink in his backpack.
Yeah, he's still got a few little slots to go. Roshan not responding for another 1 minute-ish. Jakiro holding some gold though. 2.9, you think he's saving for a Hex? I think it's worth saving for a Hex. Sand King looks like he wants BOTs next. Not a Hex. Invoker looks like he's just saving for a buyback. Also not a Hex. Did you see Vengeful Spirits items?
Feels bad.
It feels really bad. In the last 30 minutes, her net worth has only gone up 1,500. And that's really just the value of the gold sitting in her inventory at the moment.
Just level 17. Same number of deaths as levels.
She's not having a great game. Only 2 heroes in the game are not level 25 right now. And they're the 2 supports of YSMR.
Oh, this could be endgame. I reckon they'll get Rush. And then they'll work out that they're smoked.
They've scanned it. They know they're there. Can they finish it in time though?
They gotta finish it. Yeah. This is gonna be perfect.
Or they found the Jakiro on the back lines. Bought a little bit of time for Sven to try and finish this one off. AoE Deafening Blast is going to keep them out for now. Blink in by the anti-mage. They're going to be able to kit themselves the Sven really quick, but Novalau showing off that refresher once again. Huge team fight. They managed to catch themselves the Lina and the Vengeful Spirit. No one permanently down yet for Mavericks, so none of those heroes are going to have a buyback in. Holy shit. This made him disappear. Looking now for the anti-mage. Oh! The MKB procs! He got 2 in a row that interrupted the blinks of the anti-mage.
Completely calculated.
That's all the buybacks for their team now.
Let's go straight for the tower. Straight for the raft.
They're looking for the anti-mage. He's turning around. He's going to try and go to work on this Sven, but the AoE Deafening Blast is going to be enough to stop him from being able to do any more damage. Popping the BKB now. He's looking to try and find a kill. Sven manning up, realizes that's not the fight that he wants to take, getting surged out and backing up. Hawkeye Pierce, though. Looks like he's in a bit of trouble. Sanking comes in with the save. In comes the Sven! Oh, manages to get the kill. Nevsky's going to be next. Right click from Darkseer, right click from Sanking, finishes off the deal. And Abaddon, the sole survivor of the team, manages to get the kill onto the Sven as well. He does have a buyback though, like he can come back.
You should buy back right now.
Yeah, there it is. And they've got 8 seconds to kill him. Oh, and here comes Alina. She's back now, but it's not going to matter. Abaddon dead. And he's going to buy back 2. We'll see if they're able to get the tower here. Finally getting to work on it. Thanks to Alacrity and a God Strength. What a combination. What a godly combination. Very strong combination. And Sven. Looks like he's going to die here, maybe. He does have the Satanic, and he's going to turn around and go blow for blow with his Abaddon, whose ult is off cooldown. A couple more clicks are going to get the job done, and I think at this point, this is game. Going to try and hold out for as long as they can, though. Kudos to YSMR. Rubik going down next. Vengeful Spirit up in 4 seconds, along with Alina. We'll see if they may be able to hold things off long enough, and Captain Kirk is going to call the GG at the 67th minute of this game. Holy fucking shit. What a series this has been. It is 11:30 at night. We started on time at 7 o'clock. That's 4.5 hours of Dota.
That's a lot of Dota.
That's a lot of Dota. Yellow Solomid and Mavericks bringing us probably one of the most entertaining series of the entire season.
High quality. A lot of fights.
A lot of fights. A lot of kills. Normally, I'm all about doing some post-game analysis, but I think I'm happy to leave this one here.
I think I called the win. I can't remember. It was too long ago.
I think we both called Mavericks this game.
Thank you.
I don't remember truly, but I think we called Mavericks. Let's just say we called Mavericks and call it.
Let's just say that.
Alright, thanks again for joining me, Isolated. Thanks to everyone who was stuck around for this mammoth session of a series.
Are people still watching this?
Yeah,
they're still watching this?
There are genuinely still people. We've sat at about 20, 22, 23 viewers the entire time, so people have been really watching this. I guess maybe they've gotten pretty invested in this series, so thanks everyone for sticking around. What an amazing series. No post-game analysis. Thank you to Isolated, thank you to AEF, thank you to Mavericks, and thank you to Yellow Solo Mid Reborn. Get a shorter name, you bastards. Play some shorter games in the future. This was hell. Good night.